Hello everyone. Today we are going to look at how to use PowerPoint as a Photoshop type of program. Most computers in schools don't have Photoshop on them because it's just too expensive. We can't afford it. But almost all of our computers have PowerPoint. A lot of your home computers will have PowerPoint on it as well. And PowerPoint has a really good photo editing component or part of it that most people don't even know about. So we're going to look at this quickly and see how we can use it to layer different pictures on each other just like a Photoshop. Okay, let me show you a couple examples. Over winter break I was up north with my family. Here I am. There's my wife, my daughter. Olaf was up north with us. He's kind of photobombing our selfie here. That was kind of fun. Here's another image we had. This is Yukon Cornelius. The snow creature was taking the star off the tree after the holidays because, you know, that's what you do. You got to clean up. Not all times up there were fun, though. Sometimes it got pretty dangerous. When the walkers came through and we were out snowshoeing on the lake, you know, you had to be careful. So what all these pictures show is that it's easy to layer pictures on top of each other using nothing more than PowerPoint. Okay, so we're going to recreate this type of picture right here. And I'll show you how easy it is. Some basic guidelines. You need a primary background photo that you want to use. And then you have to find a second photo or image that you can cut up and take pieces of to put on your primary background photo. Okay? Once you get down to 4, you just cut and paste. You resize what you've cut out and adjust the colors to blend it together, and you're done. Okay? So let's take a look. I'm going to do an example. I have another picture from winter break just up northern Minnesota snowshoeing. Okay, I want to put one of those Star Wars walkers in the background. So what do I got to do? I got to get out of my PowerPoint here. I'm going to go into Google and I'm going to do a search. This one I just typed in Star Wars walker and it gave me a bunch of cool pictures. Okay, I find one I like and then I'm just going to cut and paste it. If I wanted to use this one, I would use my mouse. I would right-click, copy, and then I would go back to PowerPoint, and I would paste it in. Okay, and that's my next slide over here. So this would be what I pasted in. Okay, step 2, find secondary image. Step 3, I have to remove the background. In order to get to my photo editing part of PowerPoint, I have to double-click the picture. When I do that, all of these tools in the top toolbar change. And it's under the tab called Format. Okay? If I want to crop, I can make it smaller or change the size. If I want it to flip around, I can make it flip whichever way I wanted to. But the one we focus on most is called Remove Background. It's here in the upper left. I'm going to click Remove Background. Okay? The box is going to kind of focus on what it is that we want to keep. And I'm going to make sure that the box surrounds our whole Star Wars walker. Okay? You will notice that there's some parts that the computer didn't automatically assume I'm keeping, so I have to do the fine-tuning myself. And those are with the buttons here at the top. One says Mark Areas to Keep, and the others Mark Areas to Remove. I notice on the bottom, the foot pads, part of this is missing, and I want to bring it back or save it. So I'm going to go to the top and click Mark Areas to Keep. I'm then going to use my cursor, go down to the foot pads, and just draw a line along the parts that I wanted to keep. Okay, I think that's pretty good. The back one, not too bad. I notice that there's a little bit here. Alright, so those are all the parts I want to keep. There are a couple little things I still want to get rid of, like these little lighter colored areas in the foot pads. I want to get rid of those. I think they're background. So I'm going to click the button that says Mark Areas to Remove. I'm going to line up the end of this pencil cursor right in that and click, boop, 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 boop. Okay, you have to make your own sound effects so the computer doesn't do that. And then I just want to go through and take these guys out of there. All right, not bad. Oh, I think I lost part of the foot pad. Let me bring that back. Mark Areas to Keep. I do want to keep that. Okay, when I have something that I like, I click anywhere outside of this purple box. And there it is. There's my Star Wars walker. I'm going to resize this and then I'm going to cut and paste it into my original image. So I right click, I'm going to say copy, go back to my first image, right click, and paste. Okay. It's still kind of big. I don't know where I want to put it. I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to flip it around. And now to give it some sense of depth, I want to see if I can take the back legs and put them behind this part of the land here that's on my main image. Okay, how do I do that? I'm going to have to click this main image, right click, copy, and put it in a new slide in PowerPoint. So I'd click new slide. I'm going to get rid of these backgrounds by clicking and pressing delete. I'm going to go right click, paste. Okay, I just want this little piece of the island. So I double click, find my remove background, and I'm going to take the box for background and just try to highlight the part I want to keep. Okay, it's pretty intuitive. It's not 100% perfect. I think there's something there that I still want to keep. Okay, maybe I won't do that. Okay, if I like it, I click outside the purple box, and there it is. I right click to copy. I'm going to put it back in my original image. Right click, paste. I line it up. And now it looks like that's coming from behind the island. Gives you a little more sense of depth. So I have 3 layers. The very top layer is this vegetation. The second layer is a Star Wars walker, and the third layer is the background or that original picture. Okay. If I want to add some text, I can click the Insert tab at the top, click either Word Art or Text Box. Let's find some Word Art and type something in here. This is just another day in Minnesota. Oops. Okay. I can highlight it, shrink the size, choose a different font if you want a different font. Almost looks like a postcard. Okay. There you go. It's some simple photo imaging in PowerPoint. If I find what I like, I can just draw a line around all of this stuff. Right click, save it as a picture, and now I would just have that one image. Okay. There you go. Give it a shot, and good luck.